Hello, my fans! It's me, Woody, from Kid Fable. And today, let's read a story about a wild boar. Do you like wild boars? Of course you do! They're so cute! Well, let's get started. Once upon a time, there was a wild boar who lived in a deep forest. And one day, this wild boar was sharpening his tusks busily against the stump of a tree when a fox happened by. Now the fox was always looking for a chance to make fun of his neighbors. So he made a great show of looking anxiously about, as if in fear of some hidden enemy. But the boar kept right on with his work. At last the fox said with a grin, "Why are you doing that? There isn't any danger that I can see." The wild boar stopped his work for a second, looked at the fox, and replied, "True enough, there is no immediate danger. But when danger does come, there will not be time for such work as this. My weapons will have to be ready for use then, or I shall suffer for it." After that, the wise wild boar went on sharpening his tusks till they were as sharp as could be. And the sly fox trotted away, boasting of his cleverness. Once upon a time, a terrible misfortune befell the forest. All the animals were in great danger from a pack of ferocious wolves that came from the neighboring forest. They chased the timid deer and the hares, and the terror-stricken rabbits fled to their holes, while the little birds flew away to a place of safety. Then the fox met the wild boar again and cried, "Oh, I say, old fellow, now we shall have to fight tooth and nail. What are we going to do?" The wild boar only smiled and said, "I knew danger would come, so I prepared for it beforehand. That is why I have spent so much time on my weapons." Then the wild boar charged at the wolves, who were trying to get at the rabbits in their holes, and drove them away with his sharp tusks. And the fox ran up a tree as fast as he could, as the wolves were after him. And the other animals who had been hiding came out of their holes and their places of safety, and praised the wild boar for his bravery. "Hooray! Hooray!" they cried. "You have saved us all! Hurrah! Hurrah!" And the wild boar blushed. He was very modest and kind-hearted and did not wish to be praised. So he said, "We had better be off as quickly as we can, for the wolves may return." So all the animals went away as fast as they could. From that day on, none of them made fun of each other. But if anyone had a strong and useful weapon, no one laughed at him. And the fox never again tried to boast of his cleverness. Once upon a time, there was a poor woodman who was cutting down trees in the forest. And one day, he saw a huge wild boar caught in a hunter's trap. The woodman went closer and called the wild boar a fool. "Why did you go into the hunter's trap?" "Alas," said the wild boar, "I was sharpening my tusks against that tree when I felt a sudden pain, and before I knew where I was caught fast in this trap." Said the woodman, "Now you have brought this on yourself. You are too proud and boastful, and that is why your punishment is so severe." The wild boar hung his head in shame. "Pray, good sir," he said, "deliver me from this trap, and I promise I shall never, ever boast again." The woodman thought for a moment. Then, as he was a good-natured fellow, he unhooked the trap and set the wild boar free. "Now, do you hear me?" he said. "Promise me on your word that you won't go boasting about this." The wild boar promised he wouldn't. And the woodman went home. The next day, he was telling his wife about what had happened. "How could you?" cried the woman. "If I had been you, I should have taken the wild boar's tusks." The woodman sighed. "I suppose you are right, but I couldn't do it." "I couldn't." The next day, the woodman went back to the forest to look for the wild boar, so that he could take his tusks. But do you know what he found? Just the 2 sharp tusks lying under a tree. And near them he found the wild boar skin, which some birds were pulling to pieces. And the woodman understood that the wild boar had been telling the truth. He had been too proud and boastful, and that was why he had got into trouble. And that is why we must never boast, my dear children. Boasting never makes us wiser or stronger. So this is our story for today. And remember, boasting never makes us wiser or stronger. So be modest, my dear. Always be modest. And now it's time to say goodbye. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to Kid Fable channel for more fun stories. I love you all. Bye.